First of all, let me say there is no marriage without flaws, and my marriage definitely has its fair share of flaws. While it's still fresh in my mind, I wanted to talk about something real quick with you guys, and it is about marriage. When I first wanted to change what I was doing fitness-wise, like when I said, oh, I'm tired of being thin and I want to gain some muscle and I want to, do other things with my fitness, I did a lot of research. I did a lot of changing, and there's a lot of, information that I absorbed in order to make a difference in my fitness level. With my marriage, I've been married for 14 years. First 7 were difficult in comparison to the second 7. When I look back at the first 7, it's like, man, what were we doing? We were doing everything wrong. But I'll take out the we and I'll tell you why in a second. When it comes to fitness, actual physical fitness, I can give you, or someone can give me, all the information that I feel like I need. They can give me all the special books, the programs, the diet, and all that stuff. They can give me expertise advice, but it all comes down to my actual commitment to doing the things that I've been given. The tools that I've been given, I actually have to use the tools, and my commitment level and my consistency are what's gonna make the difference. So in my marriage, and you see a bunch of marriages around you and all the stuff that they do right, but it doesn't matter if you have all that information and all the tools and all the books. A doctor, a counselor, a pastor, anybody can tell you exactly what you need to do, exact tools, but let me tell you something, they don't care about your marriage the way that you should be caring about your marriage. Yeah, they might have passion for you, they might have love for you, but ultimately, it's left into your hands, my hands. When I decided to change my marriage, it was left up into my hands to actually make a difference, and there's nothing that changed. My wife is the same woman that I married 14 years ago, and that's why I married her. She's amazing. The biggest thing that changed was that I changed my outlook on my situation, and I said, I'm gonna make a difference, and I'm gonna actually have an effect on my marriage and change it and do something about it. That no one else, I can read all the books, I can do all these things, but unless I actually take action and do something about it, nothing's gonna change. If I can encourage all of you with one thing, if you want to change your fitness level today, if you want to change your marriage, if you want to change the way that you parent, if you want to change the way that you're a friend, if you want to change anything in life, the fastest way to do it is to, one, right now, change your outlook on it and start today. Not tomorrow, not, hey, let me correlate the plan together, let me drop the schematics, let me do all these things. We can think of a million excuses before we start doing. Trust me. I don't want to start getting fit today because Thursday is my day to watch Grey's Anatomy is on tonight, or Chicago this, or Chicago that, or I always start on Monday, so I'm gonna start on a Monday. Next year's New Year's resolution, that's the year that I'll do it. Oh, I'm going on vacation. The whole point is that I could come up with a million excuses on why not to. My desire to change has to be greater than my desire to stay the same. I could say, all right, my fitness is gonna be at this level, but unless I do something about it, unless I say, okay, let me go out and actually make an effect on my life, it's not gonna change. I can say to my wife, hey, I want our marriage to be better, but unless I actually start doing the stuff that I taught, unless I use the tools, it's not gonna happen. No one else is gonna make that change for you. No one else is gonna find your fitness, your marital fitness important, your physical fitness important than you, and you're the only one that can change it. The only thing I can control, the only thing that I can affect, the only thing that I can change is me deciding I'm gonna do it today. My wife is important to me, I'm gonna take care of her. My fitness is important to me, I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna eat the right things, I'm gonna say the right things, I'm gonna do the right workout, I'm gonna pray with my wife, I'm gonna, whatever it is. And I know I'm meshing both of them together, but like I said, that's how I relate to things. Physical fitness is the same to me as marital fitness, as spiritual fitness, as all those other fitnesses. You can apply the same rules, most of the same rules to all of them. And the major rule that I wanted to impart to you, that I've learned, that I've reflected on this past week, is that The one person that's gonna make the difference is me. And if everybody had that mindset, and if everybody said, you know what, I'm gonna be the one to make a change. You can't force change on someone else, but you can have happiness because you decide to be happy. Don't let someone else decide your happiness. My wife said the most amazing thing in a post the other day is, be the spouse that you wanna have. I think that my wife has become a better wife because I decided to become a better husband. I wanted to share a verse with you real quick that I feel like paints a good picture of what I was trying to convey. And it's in Psalm 1:1, and it says, "Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful." And my focus wanted to be on the person's actions, and it always leads to something bad. Each one of the actions leads to something bad. But the first action is he's walking. The second action is now he's standing. And the last action is that he's sitting. And each one of those is a progressive decline of movement. The first one is walking. The second one is now he's standing, not movement at all. By the third movement, he's actually zero movement. He's sitting, he's comfortable. My desire to change has to be greater than my desire to stay the same. And that sitting man is doing nothing. He's not accomplishing anything. He's not going forward. I encourage you guys to not walk, to not stand, to not sit, but to run towards whatever goal that is for you. Whether it's a better marriage, whether it's being better at your fitness level, if it's being a better parent, brother, sister, whatever it is, that you run toward that goal, because standing, walking, and sitting it's a progressive decline to doing nothing. Hopefully that was encouraging to you. Hopefully there's something that you grab from that like a nugget, and you just say for yourself, man, let me start running towards whatever my goal is.